Coming up, what will be open this summer and why is saving money so important? We'll get the answers. Plus, Superstar.
And you could see in my background here a whole lot of constellations.
This first grader is a space fanatic and wants to share his love of science with others. His special mission coming up. And it's the latest binge-watching craze. We'll introduce you to these adorable pups.
This is NBC Nightly News, Kids Edition.
Welcome to Nightly News Kids Edition, and thank you for joining us. I hope you and your families had a fun and safe Memorial Day weekend. We've got some really cool stuff coming up, and we'll also answer some of your questions, like whether amusement parks will be open this summer, so stick around for that. But first, let's get to our fact. Did you know the CDC says there is no evidence that COVID-19 can spread to people through the water used in pools or water playgrounds? Proper disinfection and operation of these facilities should kill the virus that causes COVID-19. And just a reminder, please make sure you keep your distance. That means keeping 6 feet apart from others while you're in the pool or at the water park if it's open. And don't share your towel when drying off. Well, as we head into summer, some activities and favorite places you like to visit might not be ready for you just yet. So we wanted to answer some questions you had about businesses reopening and what your summer may look like. Stephanie Ruhle and her son Reese join us now to explain.
Thanks, Lester. Today I am joined by my son Reese, and we're going to break down all the business for you.
So first, let's get to your questions.
Hi, I'm Jordan from New York. What's happening with the economy?
Well, first, let's start with what the economy is. It's how money is made or spent in a country or region.
Because of the coronavirus, everything had to get shut down. We turned our economy off to keep workers and customers safe. And unfortunately, that meant businesses weren't making money, so they couldn't pay their workers. And a lot of people lost their jobs. But this was no one's fault. And the good news is, many of these jobs will come back, and those businesses will be making money again.
All right, let's get to the next question.
Hi, I'm Lucas DePasquale from New York City, and I'm just asking, what will be open this summer, and will I be able to go to an amusement park?
Well, I can tell you I am ready to go shopping again. I am dying to go to TJ Maxx with my mom, and I bet a lot of other parents would agree. They're ready for some retail therapy.
Shopping? Mom, kids want to go outside. The good news is, all around the world, theme parks are starting to open, including Disneyland Shanghai. Here in the United States, theme parks won't open until June, the earliest. Here in New Jersey, the governor said that drive-through theme parks will be allowed. So Six Flags is making a safari that you could drive through. How cool is that?
That is so cool. You know what else is cool? Swimming in a pool. I know kids love to swim in the summer with their parents' approval, of course. So can we? Well, state by state, there are different rules. For example, in Arizona, water parks are open, but in New York, all public pools will most likely be closed through the summer. But get yourself ready. Whatever does reopen, whether it's a theme park, a water park, or even a store, the rules are going to be different. Social distancing is going to change the regulations, so please be patient. Also, listen to your mom, and please use the restroom before you leave home. There'll probably be a lot less options out there.
All right, let's get to the next question.
Hi, my name is Jamie. And my name is Mia. And we wanted to know, why is saving money important?
That is a very good question. Saving money is very important, especially at times like this, because the future can be uncertain. So it's good to have savings. And don't forget, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have a lot of money or make a lot of money. Savings is a habit, a practice. So get in the habit now, and it's going to pay off later.
When you get money for chores or other things, you can spend it today or save it for tomorrow. I'm a saver. If I get $5 this week, I'm going to save it because there's not a lot I could buy with $5. So if I save it this week, and the next week, and the next week, and the next week, I could buy a pretty cool Lego.
Pretty soon. I would say that makes a lot of sense.
It makes dollars and cents.
It does. Lester, thanks for having us. Back to you.
All right, Stephanie and Reese, you guys make a great pair. Thanks for the super information. We turn now to a first grader whose passion for astronomy and science is literally out of this world. Here's Rahema Ellis.
7-year-old Jerry Morrison has been learning from home for so long, he can't say for sure when he started.
I kind of don't remember.
He's making the most of every day since the coronavirus forced school to close. Still, this remarkable first grader longs for classroom work on his favorite subject.
Well, I miss us doing the science experiments.
Most of all, he misses studying and teaching others about astronomy.
Why is that so important to you?
Well, I want kids to learn about the unknown and how beautiful space can be.
We first met Jerry earlier this year wearing his favorite outfit at a Florida Boys and Girls Club.
It starts as a comet.
Since kindergarten, he's been on a mission, sharing with kids some twice his age his passion for everything celestial, an interest that began when he was just a toddler. Who's your favorite person to talk to about the stars and about astronomy?
It's Uncle Joseph.
With the help of his uncle, who's an engineer at NASA, Jerry's creating his own space talks on social media, landing him a seat on the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Hey, Miss Ellen.
Have you been able to keep up with your interest in astronomy?
Yes, I have learned something new about a new rover. Its name is Perseverance, and it is the Mars 2020.
And where is this rover in Mars 2020?
So it is on Earth right now, and on Mars it's gonna be collecting data and getting samples of rock and dust from Mars and bringing it back to Earth. And it has a lot of cameras, all taking pictures like.
What do you hope that scientists will learn from that?
Well, I hope they will learn that it is a safe place to live for us.
Like other astronomy lovers, this is critical because, you see, Jerry hopes to live on a different planet one day.
The only one would be 51 Pegasi B. And it will be beautiful there because it has 2 sunrises and 2 sunsets. So I hope they set at different times and they don't just play and play.
A little boy with big dreams, charting a future that's out of this world.
Well, Rahema, thank you so much. And joining us now is Jerry Morrison. Jerry, thank you for joining us. I know you've been home like a lot of kids. Where can kids go online if they want to learn a lot about space?
Well, they can look at a JPL NASA page. It's on Facebook, and it's monthly. They make monthly videos about space, and there's an Instagram page called Stayin' Playin' on Instagram, and it's where kids, they do fun science experiments, and the last one, it's me. It's JR Spaceman on Instagram, and that's where I do fun science experiments and STEM projects and teach kids about space.
Man, you know a lot. There's a big space launch coming up on Wednesday. Can you tell us why this one is so important?
Well, the first reason why is that SpaceX and NASA are teaming up to make this happen. So SpaceX is a privately owned company, and NASA is a government-owned company. And also, why this is so special is that this is the first time in 9 years that we are gonna be launching people from space or launching people to space in U.S. soil. The last time they did that was in 2011, where the shuttle was in progress.
That's pretty amazing. Hey, Jerry, I have to tell you something. You and I were a lot alike. When I was a 10-year-old, I loved everything about space, and I actually kept a scrapbook of a lot of the Apollo missions to the moon. Now, the glue is all gone, but there's some of the articles about Apollo 13 when it was on its way to the moon before the trouble struck. Do you keep a collection? Do you have a collection of space memorabilia?
Well, no, I don't. It's just that my posters on my wall talk about the space. And you could see in my background here a whole lot of constellations.
I even see the constellation Jerry behind you.
Yes, so I do learn a lot though.
Well, Jerry, thank you so much for visiting with us. I think it's terrific what you do. You look great in your astronaut outfit there, and thank you for educating us about space and where we can learn more about it. You stay safe, my friend.
You too. Thank you.
Finally, some puppies in training have been bringing joy to many the past couple of months, and these adorable pups have become quite a virtual hit.
It's the latest binge-watching craze, and it's just as pawsome as it looks. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can watch these puppies grow and play, all from the comfort of your home on explore.org.
They can make your mood better, make you happier, make you less stressed.
And that's exactly what they're trained to do. These furry friends will soon become service dogs for military veterans all across the country. The Warrior Canine Connection trains pups to become helping heroes, assisting veterans with daily tasks and relieving their stress, too.
I can tell you just by holding this little guy, it just changes how you feel.
For viewers nationwide, the Puppy Live Cam is bringing smiles at a time when we could all use some, as well as some comfort.
This one is from Seattle, Washington. Thank you so much for sharing your sweet puppies via this live stream. I've gotten so much wonderful feedback from our nurses and providers here in the ICU that having the puppies up is such a bright spot in their day.
This is just one of the many letters that the organization has received in recent weeks, raising spirits near and far. Man's best friend, doing what they do best.
Now that looks like great family viewing, the whole family, dogs included. Well, that's going to do it for us. But before we go, parents, if your child has a question, send us a video at nightlynewskids@nbcuni.com. And also, if you want to share a photo of your child at home as the school year comes to a close, we might use it in a future segment. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Take care of yourself and each other.